Yeah, it's your boy Polo the Swag King, and welcome to Polo's POV. If you thought about it, we probably go talk about it. Life, love, and all the above. And now that you know what type of party it is, let me stop shucking and jiving and come on with the come on. What's up, y'all? I'm just hollering at y'all today. You already know what it is. Polo the Swag King. It's Polo's POV. And man, I got a whole segment lined up for y'all. I got a whole lot to talk about. But you know what? Fuck the segment. Cut the applause. I want to talk about on the job. Man, don't you hate it when people take your shit? Like stuff you got to work with, maybe your lunch. I mean, man, come on. We all grown. We all adults. I mean, bro, if you ain't got nothing to work with, ask your supervisor. Don't come take the shit I got to work with, because now I ain't got nothing to work with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, or just ask me. Borrow it, bring it back, but just to take it amongst yourself to just, I ain't gonna even say take really the wrong word. I'm gonna say steal. So you know what I'm saying? Take like on some Debo shit. You know what I'm saying? You just walk up and take a motherfucker shit. But when they go on break or they turn their back, that's called stealing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just me, you can call it what you want, but me, I think that's a pussy. I respect you more to take it than to steal it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how I feel about it. I'm gonna stop talking about this subject called getting a little hot about it. Raising my blood pressure for no reason. But anyway, I'm gonna switch gears on y'all real quick and fast and talk about what's really happening. And I think this is the most important news of the day. The Supreme Court decided that Biden mandate will not stick. So, like, employers, they ain't gotta force vaccinations. Like my employer, for one, he employs over 100 people, so he don't have to enforce the mandate unless he want to. That's the catch about this thing. So make sure you understand that now, people. Like, the government can't make your employer make you get the shot. But now if your employer decide, look, I want motherfuckers around here to get jabbed, then that's what it is. He can still mandate it, your employer, if they hire more than 100 people. They can still mandate you getting the shot. So don't get that twisted. Understand that. Very simple. It depends on the individual employer of 100 and more people. Or more people. Sorry about that. But I think it still stays in place for medical workers. Like, you know, doctors and all that crap. It's still mandated for them. Moving right along, I want to talk about the Chevy Silverado, the heavy Chevy. Well, they saying Chevy's go drop a all electric. Well, GM, Chevy, however you want to put that, they go drop an all electric Chevy Silverado, and it's scheduled to be released, I believe, early next year. And it's, of course, the rival to the Ford F-150 Lightning, which is also an electronic vehicle. But the Ford, it gets like 300 miles per charge, 350 if you get the Ford Lightning Pro. But now, here on Polo's POV, let me keep it real with you. Man, I'm taking that 400, bro. I don't really, because this charging the cars and stuff, all that shit kind of new to me. I mean, I've been seeing charging stations popping up and stuff, but let me see, 300 miles, 350 miles. Man, let me get that 400, bro. Come on with that. You know what I'm saying? And then I think the way it's going to go, it's just going to be like, people going to let the cars come out and they just go out and do, like, it's the Chevy Silverado now, but and this 400 miles, somebody else going to come out with one to get 425 or 450, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you just sit back and wait on this electronic game. It's going to get better and better. And then you just buy the best one. But I hear you get like a $7,500 tax credit on it. So, I mean, I'm kind of sold, because eventually they're going to want the gas cars off the road anyway. So you might as well go ahead and start putting this type of stuff on your mind. You know what I'm saying? They also talking about the shortage of manpower in the workforce. And speaking of that, man, I was in Taco Bell a few miles outside of my hometown. And, man, I'm walking up to the door. I pull the door, and it's locked. And then I'm like, what the hell going on? It's the middle of the day. And it say due to shortage of workers, the lobby is closed. But the thing about it, I see 3 workers on the inside looking at me. They looking at me through the glass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, It's three of y'all that's wanting me. You trying to tell me you can't hook no taco up, no chalupa, quesadilla, nachos. You can't cinnamon twist. I can't get nothing. So I don't know about that, man. That's kind of crazy to me. And I mean, I don't understand. I don't really think it's a shortage of workers. Feel me on this now. It's a shortage of people who want to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I know plenty of workers. But now, if motherfuckers don't want to work, you just can't make them work. And here's the thing. This go back to that minimum wage shit. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to talk about that. Like, motherfuckers ain't trying to get out here 12 hours a day for like $8.50 an hour. Come on now. Gallon of milk, $5. You know what I'm saying? Man, my wife just bought some beef. No, it was stew meat. That's what it was, stew meat. Man, $14. You come out better going to buy some ribs if you want some ribs. Because, man, I was just looking at St. Louis style. They like $23, $25 a slab. And, bro, I ain't even want to look at the baby back, man. This St. Louis style. You know, they stick. You know, the people that cook know their meat and choices and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, everything going up but the money. I mean, come on now. You got to come on with the come on. But we going to talk about it on this show now, man. Ain't nothing off limits. Polo's POV. Holla at me. I also want to talk about Virginia Beach police. They using fake forensic reports to get people to confess. Now, this story, I don't know how I really feel about that. Because, for one, I don't give a damn what's on your little paper. If I ain't do it, I ain't do it. You ain't finna get me to confess to something that I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And if you did, you probably done paid me out. But I don't know if these people like mentally challenged. I really don't understand like how this happened. I mean, we got your DNA. No, you ain't got my DNA because I wasn't there and I ain't did shit. I don't know this person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know about this, but they say a couple of these cases gonna get investigated and overturned. And that's one down for Virginia Beach police. Like, come on, bro. Gotta do something better with your life. A young Dolph suspects finally captured. Man, and this is a sad story, man. I like Dolph. If you mess with his music, good rapper. And from what I'm understanding, he was a good dude, man. I really can't understand how this happened. The man was in town for a turkey drive. He's giving back to the community. He's trying to do something good, positive. And, I mean, this story just takes me on so many levels and so much things to think about. I mean, like, somebody became successful and then they moved out the hood. But yet they came back, giving back to the hood, trying to bring up that community. And then some idiot, because they had to be an idiot, this is one of the people that's trying to uplift the community and bring everybody up, and you want to shoot him. I mean, why he getting some cookies? Come on, man. I mean, you ain't got nothing better to do with your life, your time. You don't want to go play Madden, go to a dice game. Or, I mean, come on. It's something better you can be doing than trying to kill pillars in the community. You know, I'm not from that area, no, but just from the reports I'm hearing, I mean, this dude, he bringing the city together. Like, he trying to make a whole movement and make that area a better area than it was than when he came up in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people make their money, they move out the hood, you never see them again. And, you know, of course, you all have people, oh, he ain't real, he and this and that. But you got to look at it in reality. Like, people don't want to see people with money for some reason. Some do, some don't. Some, they get mad, they get jealous, they get envy of the success of another person. Instead of looking at what that person got and want to take it, why don't you look at what that person got and how they did it, and then you do the same? Because if they did it, you can do it. It's just a mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's go back to what I was talking about in the beginning. About just at work shit. Motherfuckers just want to take shit. Like, no. Change your mindset. Get your grind on. Get your hustle on. Get your think on. If this person did this and this and this, why you can't? You can go the same outline, just a different path, and you can maybe even be more successful than that person. But the thing is, that person just be real about it. That person got out their ass and did it, and you didn't. So that's the only difference. Like they weren't just sitting around talking about it all day. They actually put one foot in front of the other. They actually grinded. And that's where the success come from. It ain't just following them motherfuckers' lap. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, that's just a sad situation altogether. But I'm going to keep it moving. They talking about Kanye want Putin to come to a performance in Russia. I'm going to skip right over that. Kanye's a billionaire. He doing pretty good for himself. And he got his issues, everybody. But I don't know about that foreign shit, though. Because Putin ain't the motherfucker to be fucking with. Like, I don't know what y'all know about that motherfucker, but that motherfucker used to run the KGB. That's like Britain version of the CIA. The motherfucker a billionaire. This motherfucker super smart and he got money. And I ain't never seen that son bitch smile. That's just me, man. I don't know. He always looking like he up to some shit. That's just me. He always, I don't trust him, motherfucker. And Russia really don't fuck with us like that anyway. So I don't know about that. That Kanye, Putin, and Russia. But I did hear the Department of Justice advised him, hey, bro, it's not a good idea. Because I think they ain't really trying to invade Ukraine, but they, like, showing force and shit like that. You got this United Nations shit. This a whole diplomatic problem. So I don't think a concert really fits into this little conundrum that Russia got going on with Ukraine and by you inviting him to your concert. I don't know, Kanye. You the man. You do what you want to do, but I don't know about that. That's just Polo POV now. Don't call nobody to get my goddamn podcast canceled just because you didn't like what I said. Moving right along. They had a plane crash. I want to say this was in L.A. County. I'm not sure on that, but this man crash landed a plane. But the only problem was he crash landed on the train track. And the train was coming. Now, I don't know what this man do for a living. I don't know his lifestyle. None of that. But it seemed like, I don't know. Because you already survived the plane crash. You crash landed. Just so happened you was on the train track. Just so happened the train coming. It just seemed like too much shit lining up the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you got a side chick or, it seemed like you doing something wrong, but at the same time, you survived all of it, so it means it seems like you're doing something right. So I don't know, bro. If I were you, I'd go to the sports bar and put me a good ticket in, because you survived a plane crash and a train wreck in like a matter of minutes. So you either got to be the most cursed motherfucker alive or the most blessed motherfucker alive. I don't know. But you definitely might need to change your lifestyle to do something different. I don't know. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to let y'all judge on that. You can hit me up at MarcoPolo2K at iCloud.com or Polo_DA_swag King on Instagram. Because I'm any questions, comments, topics you want me to cover. Hey, I'm doing this for y'all. I ain't even getting paid for it yet. I could get paid for it, but I want to get paid for it. I want to give y'all good shit. And we'll talk about that money shit later. I ain't worried about no money right now. I just want to give y'all good content for right now. And speaking of good content, the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles, Meek Mills and Kevin Hart, they got together and collectively gave $15 million to Philly school systems. I believe it's like 110 schools. It's 100 and some schools. I'm going to just say it like that because I'm not sure on the exact number. But I thought that was a good deed for them guys. Also, giving back to their community. Also. Now, this is some crazy shit. They say this man received a pig heart. He 57 years old, and he received a pig heart for a transplant. Now, I know transplant ain't that easy to get. You got to get on the waiting list. It take time, all that. But I'm not sure I want a pig heart. Hold on one second, y'all. Excuse me. Give me a little drink of water. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. That was cool. Like, I had to get myself together. Clear my throat a little bit. But I'm not sure I want a pig heart inside of me. I mean, I might get to sweat and start smelling like bacon. I get woke up in the middle of the night and say, oink, or some shit like that. I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm all down for transplanting people that organ down and all that. I'm all about all that. But I'm not sure I want anything that belongs to an animal inside my body. And I'm not even sure this shit is legal.